You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get ready! Pep, 19, Sergeant, 19, Sergeant. Pep the 60, Pep the 60, 70, Timberwolf.
Straight to the air they go. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready?
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here where you've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let it count. Alert! Alert! Alert!
They'll go play action. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Okay,
last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Down. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Rashad White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Striker, 350. Ready?
Ritter to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Down. Black. Net. Hut.
Back to throw now. It's Ritter. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Set. Ready. 45. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Vices. 60. Go.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This is caught downfield by Horn. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's good for a Panthers 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Bronco 80. Ready.
1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the red zone on first. That's complete, dialing up McMillan again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Cowboy 80.
Brooks is going to get it off the zone read. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting the ball. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard
line. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Down, set.
Dive play straight ahead. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Set, ready. Set, ready.
Now Jalen White gets it for the first time. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Short pass brought in. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Caught by number 11. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down before the return gets far.
Clever ETN on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Big Lions. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard
line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Wright's running out of the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Okay.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds the in route complete. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Set.
On first down, here comes Brooks. They'll cobble together a yard there. Vernon Broughton making that play defensively.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go. Hey, hey.
On second down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
Back to throw. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. We send a man in motion. They'll throw 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Clause, 10.
Ritter. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Red, cycle.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Chidobe Awuzie, they're on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Red.
Throwing here, Ritter. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He gets this one horn. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. It's only 2 minutes to go in our 1st half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, the defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Olave on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. And dose of the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ritter setting up to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints jump some of the lead off before the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Lots there to tack on the extra points. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
21. Saints 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves them to the 48.
17 yards. And the Panthers 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start finding him for every single throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Wanting right side by McMillan. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
60 vices, 60 vices, 18, 5 in.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Set, hut, set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
22 needle. Ready.
Now Ritter. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now a run with Wright. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready.
Ritter to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On his own read, here's Wright. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That stop made by Derek Brown. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partner, as they try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Right again. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. Escapes a defender. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. On the give, it's Brooks. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
He gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.